"Messy," he says, "but it's all right. Where's the other one?" "There," says one of the nurses, pointing at a smeared footprint. Several more lead out into the corridor and down to the right, then fade away. The corridor is dark, but the disturbance is attracting attention. From behind bars there are groans and cries. Someone shouts for help, the same phrase, over and over. "Get me! Get me!" She is an old woman, and that is what she always says, in a shout or a whimper, when she's awake and afraid, sometimes for the whole night. An orderly stands looking at the last footprint, then into the darkness down the corridor. He hears running footsteps behind and looks round. 2 more orderlies in their white scrubs and t-shirts. One of them rubs his eyes. He's been asleep. "What do you think?" "She'll be in wreck," says the man. "How'd you know?" "The floor's locked down. There's nowhere else." "You bring the meds?" He held up a syringe. "Have you got enough?" "For a fucking horse." "She'll be really wired." "There's 3 of us." "Has she got a knife?" "She dropped it. It wasn't hers." "She might have another." They pad down the corridor, looking into the shadows on either side, listening for a movement. The only light is from the moon, in stripes through the bars and across the corridor. "Can't we get the lights on?" "Only from downstairs." The wind blows outside and rain splatters on the windows, like it's being thrown, then a pause, then thrown again. The recreation room isn't really a room, but a space at the end of the corridor where it widens out into an area with chairs and a sofa. They can see the glow of the TV on the walls, as if a fire is burning. The men speak to each other in whispers. "Shall we wait? There's only one of her. You saw what she did back there. Are you scared?" "I'm not scared." At first they can't see anyone. The TV is silent but still on. A shopping channel, a flash of cheap jewellery. Empty chairs, a low table with an open magazine. They see a shape in the corner, hunched up, arms folded around itself. In the light of the TV they can make out the tattoos along the arms. Faces, stars, spirals. One of the arms is stained dark. The head is bent down, hair obscuring the face. She's murmuring something they can't make out and begins to move her head down, then up again, each time banging it back against the wall. One of the orderlies steps forward. "Calm down. We'll take you to your room." She continues her low murmur. It isn't clear if she even knows they're there. The orderly steps closer, and she lifts her head and her thick mat of hair parts. Her eyes are as bright and fixed as those of a cornered animal. His skin prickles, and for a moment he falters. In that pulse of hesitation, she flies forward. It isn't clear whether she's going for him or whether he's in the way. He falls back over the table with her on top of him. He lets out a scream. The other 2 orderlies try to drag her off. One eases his arm round the woman's neck and pulls harder and harder, but the man underneath is still crying out. An orderly raises his fist and punches her hard in the ribs again and again. They all hear the soft thud of each blow, like a mallet sinking into earth. At last, she releases her grip and they pull her away. Her whole body flexes and flaps, even as they try to hold her still. "Pin her down!" They turn her over onto her front. One grasps each arm and the third sits on her back, but she still kicks at the air. He pulls the plastic tip off the hypodermic needle with his teeth. "Keep her still!" He jabs the needle into the woman's thigh and eases the lorazepam slowly into her. He tosses the needle to one side and lies down across her legs, holding them still. She wriggles under him, squealing and crying. He smells her. Tobacco, sweat, the hot reek of fear, almost like sexual excitement. At first there is no change, but then, after a minute, the movements and the sounds fade away and the body seems to die under him. He counts slowly to 20 just to make sure. They stand up and step back, panting, from the prone body on the floor. "Are you all right?" One of the orderlies raises a hand to his neck. "She bit me." "She's fucking strong. 3 isn't enough." "It wasn't her fault. They came for her." "They'll come worse for her next time."